Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today I got two tack cases here for my iPhone 15 Pro. Now they do make this for other iPhones. So if you are interested in scooping these up after watching this video, then go to buyatack.com/Roy Flores and you're gonna get 10% off. Now, if you just happen to go to buyatack.com, then just use my promo code ROY10 and that'll also get you that 10% off, free shipping, etc., etc. So let's jump in. So as you can see, these are not normal size boxes, right? Like I got their new other phone case here and you can see quite a difference, right? So what is up with this small box? You're going like, hey, wait a minute, like there's no way there's a phone case in here. But with this new corner case, it is a little different. The case is in this, like look at that. That's pretty crazy. So let's get it open and see what it's all about. So if you can see inside there, guys, look at that. So the corner case is literally what it sounds like. It's a silicone that is a just case that goes around the bumpers almost. So it's a bumper type of edge case. And if we get everything out, so we got some wipes here. So it removes some excess dirt, so wet and dry wipe, which we're going to be able to use on the edges here. And as you can see here, this is exactly what we got here. So we have a camera bump protection here that does have some lens protection, so the lenses aren't exposed. It's an actual like screen protector over the actual lenses. And then as you can see, this is going to go over the top of the phone, and there is some double-sided tape that we're going to be able to pull off here, adhere it, and then we're good to go. And then of course this is going to be for the bottom. Now this is how it came packaged, so I am curious with it being a little whopper jaw there, or whatever the term is. I think I said it right. A little warped, but I think once it's on, then it's going to be completely fine. But it is a very, you know, kind of a TPU silicone type of material, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a fingerprint magnet either. But let's go ahead and put this one to the side because I do want to open the other one that they sent. So it's still a corner case, it's just a different color. So this one over here is the Onyx Black, and they also have a natural titanium color, which is kind of like a mixture of like a gray and almost looks like a tan. And then it does have the wipes and stuff in there as well. But if you want to look at them side by side, that's what it's going to look like, guys. So there's the two colors that it's going to come in. Now these are $29.99, so if you do use my code or follow my link in the description, then these are going to be around $26 or so, plus taxes, but no shipping. Shipping's free, but that's the look there. But with me having the darker colored iPhone, I'm kind of curious which color looks better. Probably gonna stick with the black, just to be honest with you. So let's get this bad boy installed. So first things first, I got my little cleaning, little mascara brush or whatever that's called. But I did notice that there's some little fuzz inside here. So what we're gonna do is get the wet wipe and let's clean where it's gonna be going on. And then we'll even clean the lenses a little bit and all that as well. And then also do the bottom. All right. I know it gives us a dry one. I might end up using just my little microfiber cloth that I have, but we'll just go ahead and use what they sent us for the video purposes. All right. And I am going to go ahead and just use my brush one more time, because even though that does dry it, it does leave behind a few little things that I don't want to see. So now let's get this bad boy put on. So we're going to peel off the stickers so that way we can actually adhere it to the phone. And there is also one more on here. So there's a little tab there that we can grab and pull. All right, so got some tape there, or the double-sided stuff, and it should be pretty easy to install. So once you kind of click it on here and then just kind of let it work and do its thing. I mean, that was a pretty simple install there. And then now let's go ahead and do the bottom. And I am curious to see how it does, since it is, like I said, a little bit of a warped thing going on here. But you want to match them up. As you can see here, you got the 3 dots right there, and then the, what is that, 4 or 5. So same thing here. So we're just going to match those up. And then just kind of press it so that way it once again adheres. All right. And that's all she wrote, guys. And there it is installed. So there is the corner case from TAC. Now this is going to be for someone who is really into the ultra minimalist, even more minimalist than what their other traditional cases are, because obviously the whole entire back of the phone is exposed. The sides of the phone are exposed, but when you place it down, the corners are actually going to be enough where it does raise around the front of the phone. So as you can see there is going to be some lips that's going to help protect the phone. Now I have a tempered glass screen protector on, but if I put it face down, there's no shaking going on. Now, probably going to obviously be some shaking going on with it with back down, because that's just kind of the norm with iPhones, especially the Pro models. But it's a kind of a cool look, especially, like I said, if you are someone who wants to have that minimal look. Now, I really like the camera bump design that they went with here. It's a darker kind of a black gunmetal color, but it looks really nice with my darker phone here. But it would look really cool too if maybe I had like a white skin on my phone. I think this would really pop and kind of give that Stormtrooper look. I think it would look really cool. But yeah, so there's that. Now, since it does have the protectors over the lenses, I want to go ahead and turn the camera on and just kind of see if it affects anything. And as you can see here, I mean, not at all. I mean, it's still very clear. The clarity is there, even when I'm doing like the macro mode. I mean, I can clearly see that it's not losing any resolution or anything like that. Or, you know, if I'm looking at the watch, I mean, it's still very clear. So the lenses are going to protect, but also not interfere with the quality, which is really nice. Now, normally in my videos, I do a clicky button test, but I don't have to because there's nothing being covered. So the buttons are naturally going to work just fine. We're naturally going to be able to do MagSafe charging with this because, once again, the phone is exposed. But there we go, guys. And what I like too is, if you notice here, it's not covering up the antenna bands, so it's just right above it. So you're going to be able to not interfere with that, which, once again, I don't know if that would have, going to be a problem, but just kind of something to point out. And then if we notice here too, the kind of cutout there for the, kind of the earpiece there up top, with the speaker, it does a good job as well. And then looking at the bottom too, you can see a nice cutout for the USB-C charging port, and then our speakers and mics down here as well. So yeah, guys, I mean, if you're wanting something very basic and simple, this is kind of nice, especially where I'm holding it. I can see like where my pinky is, and where this is kind of raised up a little more. It does kind of give me some confidence that I'm holding it and I'm not going to drop it or slip it out of my hands, because obviously the phone can be slippery. But if I'm holding it like I normally would, my finger naturally is going to want to rest there, and my pinky is going to naturally want to rest there, and that's where I'm going to have a little bit better grip than if I didn't have this installed. So there we have it, guys. There is the corner case from TAC. So like I said, if you are interested in buying this or this after watching this, like I said, follow my link. It's buyatac.com/Roy Flores, and you're going to get 10% off of your total purchases. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.